Hi guys, I am super excited to have coffee with you today. We haven't done this in a while and I have a new mug. I don't know if they cut us off if we say bad words around here, but you can read it. I'm absolutely obsessed with my new mug. I want to talk to you about coffee and vibes. You know those encounters that you have when you do certain things, they turn into like impromptu coaching calls or impromptu coaching times and you weren't even paying attention. It just happened. I just had one of those. I went to the mailbox. I felt like I needed some sun before the rain comes, and I saw my neighbor, a fellow Virgo, lover and expert of human design and all things, and we always get to chatting about transformation, coaching, vibes, all the things. And it was like a coaching session that I needed in like 15 minutes. So juicy. And I wanted to come in here and share with you because I'm so fired up about it. So the first thing is when we ask God for a sign, are you listening? Are you paying attention? Because we think that, he's going to come with a neon sign and smack you over the head. But it's actually very subtle, the signs that I have. And I feel like it's so subtle that it makes it super difficult for us to charge for our gifts, to talk about our gifts, to create coaching packages, to monetize, right? What comes so natural to us, because we always discount it like, oh, it comes so natural to me. Like, why, Like, I don't even have to do that. Or, like, oh, no, it's nothing. No, it's nothing. It's nothing but your gift. Hello, Money Mind. I love the name. So a while ago, I was walking and I asked God for a sign. And I was like, I need a sign. And my sign has always been stars. Like, I have a hat that has the stars. I have shirts and every time that I see stars, I know I'm like in the right path, okay? And I was walking, and mind you, I've lived here for a year. And I was like, I really need a sign. I don't know if I'm in the right path. I don't know if, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I really need a sign, something that like lights me up. And I know that what I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing. And where I am in my life is where I'm meant to be. Well, I see the sign of my neighborhood's name, and it literally has star on the name. And I never put two and two together. And I just felt like that was God's neon sign smacking me over the head saying, here it is. You're in the center of my will. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're in the center of my will. And it was like, oh, it was always here. It was here all along. Why didn't I see this a year ago? Why didn't I see this 6 months ago? Why didn't I see it three months ago? And a lot of times we do exactly that. We're like, oh, my gifts are here. Why haven't I been charging? Oh, it's always been here. Oh, it's always been so simple. Why? Because simple doesn't mean easy, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing, and by the way, the first thing, if you aren't sure how to monetize your gifts, just send me a message. I have a coaching program that can help you do exactly that. I only launch it twice a year. But if you want, I can give you a sneak peek. Okay. All right. This is the first thing. The second thing that I'll talk to you is that what she told me. There is this man that I don't even know who he is because I'm not into like the music world, but his name is Rick Rubin. And he gets, he's on all these like albums for big names in the industry, and he's a contributor. Now he's a contributor and he doesn't play any instrument. He doesn't sing. He doesn't do anything with the equipment. He doesn't do anything. He's just there for the vibes. He's just there for the vibes. He's there to call people out, to say, yeah, this is the name. This is not the name. You're not trusting yourself. You need to go deeper, dig in, you need to do this, you need to do that. He's just setting the vibes. He's just setting the standard, And a lot of times in the coaching world, you might be doing all the things right, but you're not setting the standard. You're not setting the vibes. You're hiding behind the post. You're hiding behind, you're hiding behind ChatGPT. You're hiding behind AI. You're hiding behind this beautiful orchestrated, thing. And then there's somebody else who's just showing up in their hoodies and they're talking to people, but they're setting the vibe. They're having the vibe. And then they're making money because they're setting the vibe. And a lot of times, and I'm going to tell you that I myself am super guilty of this, a lot of times we hide behind strategy. I kept chasing this strategy like it was a hot ticket. I'm going to tell you, I was chasing and chasing, thinking that was a magic strategy. And there wasn't. There isn't. The only strategy is being more of yourself. Now that is so freaking hard because we're told so many different things. Authenticity is one of the hardest things to come by because it comes so naturally to you and you discount it, right? It comes so natural to you and it's hard for you to see, but it's so easy for other people to see once you tap into it. So you want to get paid to set the vibes, you have to start setting the standard. You want people to pay you to be in your energy. And I'm going to tell you, I have the absolute gift of people that pay me after they're done with the strategy, after they're done with the mindset, just to be in the energy, just to be in that place of, it's their place, that place of creation, that place of brainstorming, that place of being called out, that place of being fully seen, that you stop all the noise. One of my clients described our session the other day like putting a noise canceling headphones on, like everything stops and it's just a matter of you. And in order for you to do that, that is the very feminine way of operating a business, right? That's very free and very flow. The thing that you need to do is you have to have the masculine first. You have to have this strategy. You have to have the foundation of it, not relying and not hiding behind it, but having to sustain your flow. Otherwise, you're going to keep on this feasting famine, which is a very product of the hustle and hype. Okay? And if you're ready for that, I have something amazing coming on 7/7, and I can't wait to share with you because it's going to be the strategy for your flow, and I cannot wait to share. All right, so I hope you have an amazing day, a very safe and fun 4th of July, and I'll see you next time.